All right, now the last word, big picture. All right, big picture. We now have the matchup. The matchup is set. We've got a team representing an entire country because baseball let the Expos leave Montreal. So we've got Toronto and L.A. What letter grade do you put on the 2025 World Series matchup? First glance, Dodgers and Blue Jays. So first glance on the Maller report card, I give it a B. I'm going to give it a B. It's not an A. I can't give it an A. It's a B. It's like a B- World Series. It's a B-. It is a matchup that has some juice. And I was thinking about it as I was making the long trip in here to the hallowed hallways of Fox Sports Radio, where legends have worked here. The old Steve Harvey studio we're in now, where he did his show, and then across the way there, the other studio we're in is where Limbaugh did his show when he was in L.A., like legends of radio. So I come in here, and the storylines are bubbling up for the Fall Classic. They are. What are they? You've got some stars. You've got a villain. You've got history. All of that stuff mixed together. You've got Ohtani, the biggest global star in baseball, who's representing Japan, right? Biggest thing in the world there for Japanese baseball fans. And you got him playing in his second World Series. And, oh, by the way, even though the Dodgers won last year, Ohtani, you're not supposed to say this part. He wasn't very good. Oh, I said it. Oh, my God, I said it. That's why I'm on overnights. I said it. The daytime guys would lick his toes. He sucked in the World Series last year. There, I said it. Okay, anyway. So he's got a chance at redemption. All right, and we also have that other story, the catfish story. We all got catfished when Ohtani was a free agent. You remember this? I was thinking about this when I was coming in here. I was like, Ohtani, when he was a free agent, nobody knew where he was going to go. And there was that infamous private jet story. Do you remember this? Ohtani to Toronto, John Morosi, MLB insider, tracking the tail number, essentially, of Ohtani's private plane leaving the airport in Southern California, like it was Air Force One heading to Toronto. And everyone got all excited. And turned out, no. That was almost as good as Arson Judge going to the Giants. That was a John Heyman F-up by him. So now it comes full circle. Now it is full circle. We know, obviously, Ohtani's with the Dodgers and all that. He didn't go to Toronto. And now he is standing between Toronto and a World Series trophy. And that is an interesting wrinkle to this World Series. Then you've got Vladdy Guerrero Jr., who has turned into the Oracle of October, as Vladdy is your daddy. Hitting 440. Even those 0 for 7, the two games, hitting 440. He's leading baseball in every key number.
He's the daddy.
Yeah, he is carrying Toronto. This is like David Ortiz type stuff when he was with the Red Sox back in the day. I guess Vladdy's going to end up on Fox eventually doing baseball coverage on TV. So there's no such thing as momentum, but he's on a heater. That's what the kids say. He's a cartoon. Crooked numbers there for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Number 27 in your program, but number 1 in your heart for the Blue Jays. And let's not forget the real thing about this World Series that stands out like a sore thumb. The villain. Now, you might think the Dodgers are the villains because they spend all the money. They've got all the good players. No, that would be wrong. The villain, a cheating Astro. Oh, yeah. George effing Springer. Forever an a-hole. Forever a cheater. He's been branded a dirty dog. He's a dirty dog, George Springer. And every Dodger fan in Chavez Ravine, when the series gets to L.A., will serenade him, right? They still remember. I was getting texts from people that were sending me messages from the 2017 period of time there. That wretched World Series. Bang, bang! Whistle, whistle! How about this? Check him for the buzzer. How do we know he wasn't wearing a buzzer? Every time Springer walks up to the plate, he's going to get the Alfred Hitchcock treatment. You know what that is? That's going to be the birds. The boo birds is what he's going to get there. And a reminder for those of you that are a little slow and dumb, George Springer, Jose Altuve, and Alex Bregman, the 3 headless horsemen of the apocalypse of baseball, the greatest single scandal in the history of North American sport. They got away with it. The whole dirtbag crew, all of them. And Rob Manfred, who should have dropped the hammer on them, instead he did nothing because he's lacking balls. He doesn't have any balls. Otherwise, he would have punished them. They all should have been banned for life. George Springer should have been banned for baseball for life. That home run that happened in Game 7 of the ALCS should not have been allowed to happen because he would have had to have been selling insurance or doing something, getting a real job. But because the commissioner's got no spine, George Springer, Altuve, Bregman, all those other cheats are allowed in baseball. And it makes me want to vomit. I want to puke. And so now, some justice. As he goes into Dodger Stadium, he'll be serenading. And they're going to lose the World Series. The Dodgers are winning the World Series, and so that's great. And they'll boo him, and they'll serenade him. It's delicious. He's the bad guy. So that's good. So the series, it gets a B because, it's Toronto. I can't go higher than a B with Toronto. I can't do that. But it's got star power. It's got that. We mentioned it's got the villain. You've got the redemption arc with Ohtani after sucking in the World Series last year. So there's a full plate of drama. And Ohtani's obviously the biggest star, but Vladdy's gone nuclear here of late for the Blue Jays here, and you got the rich kid Dodgers. See, this is tough. Like, if you hate the Dodgers, but you, love America, are you going to, pull for Toronto? That's Canada's team. What do you do? It's Hollywood versus Hockeytown. Boo Springer. You've got Will Vladdy rake versus that Dodgers starting pitching, the Ohtani mania, all that stuff.